Now, the leaked draft has many wondering what will happen as far as abortion rights are concerned. As it appears, abortion laws could be kicked back to states, which was the case before the landmark 1973 ruling. News4JAX reporter Scott Johnson joins us live from the Clay County Courthouse with a look at how that could change abortion rights in Florida and Georgia. Scott.
Well, consider the impact Roe versus Wade has had. So here at the courthouses across the country, I talked to a legal expert who tells me there have been 43,000 plus cases nationally since Roe v. Wade in 1973 that have cited it for precedent. The other case that dealt with this involving Planned Parenthood in 1992, 20,000 plus cases have been cited referencing that as well. So if Roe v. Wade is overturned, that upends all of this, and it will cause chaos, as now it would go back to state legislatures to decide abortion laws. If the draft from the Supreme Court holds, it essentially sends the issue of abortion rights back to the states, like it was before 1973. That means in Florida, the state legislature would oversee that. This is the Republican-dominated legislature that just passed a 15-week ban on abortion. To the north in Georgia, there is a fetal heartbeat law that has been essentially halted by federal court. The Republican-dominated legislature there could also act. I spoke with Chris Hand, a government law attorney. He also hosts the Hand on Government segment on This Week in Jacksonville on News4JAX Sunday mornings. He says expect blue states to work on protecting abortion rights and red states to look at putting limits on abortion.
Florida, Georgia. If that came back to a state, what could you see politically happening?
Well, we've already seen some evidence of that, Scott. Like I said, during this past legislative session, the Florida legislature took action in anticipation that Roe v. Wade might be overturned. Texas obviously passed a law in 2021 with the same goal in mind, but we're seeing other states do it as well. Today, the governor of California, Gavin Newsom, announced that he and others were going to try and add an amendment to the California Constitution that would protect reproductive freedoms in that state.
There are also considerable other legal consequences. Shannon Schott is a local lawyer who has studied Roe v. Wade for years. She says this will have significant impacts on rights to privacy because it could call women's medical records into question.
If the opinion of the court is we were wrong and there is no right to privacy, then there are so many other areas of law, criminal law, what happens in your home, what happens between spouses. I can't even wrap my head around.
In Florida, there's the state's own right to privacy in Article 1 of the state constitution. Another issue here could be Congress. While state legislatures could either push to protect abortion rights or ban them, federally, Congress could look at things like the Women's Health Protection Act. And consider the political consequences here. We're 6 months out from the midterm elections. So far, in recent months and years, things like the economy, inflation, COVID, immigration have all been topics that have been very divisive issues in this country. In talking to Chris Handy, he says expect abortion to now take center stage. It could be the defining issue in this upcoming election. We're live in Clay County. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.